So you've seen examples of how teachers build basic concepts using the core words as seeds for sowing skills. I'm convinced that if I provide you a selection of activities that systematically present and continuously recycle the essential skills, then you'll get these skills taught your way. And skills are very important. As you know, most spelling programs, the emphasis is only on words, and only words are tested. This makes skills incidental. The outcome reflects that. It's learning the skills and concepts that allow students to spell hundreds of words beyond those specifically studied, which brings us to the next section of each unit, Build Assessment Readiness. Look for the Test Ready logo. Here, a specific skill is focused on prior to students being tested on their ability to apply the skill. And there are two practice formats, one for at home and one for at school. The at-home activity is on a Blackline Master called a take-home task, which illustrates one of the many ways the new program encourages parent-child partnerships. For more independent follow-up at school or at home, remember the practice books. On every page, there is an additional activity to extend learning. See the apple? This is one of the 3 pages that tie into Unit 17 of Level 3. Here, students begin a contraction collection, and then the apple activity extends the lesson to abbreviations. Now, all the while, students are writing in subjects other than spelling. Does spelling count? Yes, it does. This section of the unit shows you how to make spelling count. It's called Build Proofreading Skills. Every day, as students write across the curriculum, they are expected to spell their priority words correctly. Often, teachers highlight priority words with a regular highlighter on the spell check cards. Priority words are the highest frequency writing words and are the words that are the most often misspelled even by adults. You are not your student's personal editor for these words. They are, and they know it. And over time, they'll assume complete responsibility for more and more priority words as they develop as spellers and writers. Educators, it should go without saying that an explicit expectation for spelling and writing is a common sense prerequisite to students spelling well and writing, which of course is the goal of all spelling instruction. Now, we also know that expectations must be accompanied by inspections to add credence to the requirement. So on occasion, you select papers to check for priority word accuracy.
At the very beginning of the program, I was concerned about the amount of time it would take me to grade certain writing samples, and I used Rebecca's bracketing system, just bracketing a certain section of writing, and that made the correcting a lot easier and very quick, very quick.
Students never know which papers will be selected, so they must proofread every paper, every day. And this pays off not only in their writing, but on spelling achievement tests, because these tests are all proofreading and editing tests. Students need proofreading skills in order to perform well on these tests. And in this program, proofreading and editing strategies are taught, practiced, and applied every day, and the results show it. So we've taken a quick look at how to build skills and word experiences. In addition, at the upper grades, you'll find lessons with more emphasis on such things as grammar, usage, and etymologies than you're seeing in this 3rd grade unit. Now for assessment of words and skills. Assessment begins with a word test. Look for this logo. Of course, the words are tested in context. I use a closed story format. Which words are tested? Let's see. Give this closed story word test of core words within the frequencies 1 through 255 to all students. There were 5 core words that opened this unit, from which we grew skills and word experiences. But now every core word introduced so far in the program is the bank of words from which the test words is taken. Students do not pre-study the words just for the test, or the test assesses nothing more than short-term memory. You want to know which words among all the core words introduced so far your students know and don't know. You'll find that out when you give the Blackline Master closed story word tests. Ideas for exactly how to administer and easily check the tests are in the teaching notes. Now, here come the spelling words in this program. The words the students miss on the word test are their spelling words, an individualized list of words suited to the needs of each learner. Students record their spelling words on a copy of the Blackline Master Words to Learn sheet for take-home study with parents, as well as in their spelling notebook to create a record of missed words for study at school. Then the word tests in subsequent units automatically retest all the words so that there is no need for you to retest students' individual spelling lists. Now this testing is different, but to make a difference, we must make things different.
The Friday tests were a waste of time. But then again, I didn't know what else to use until I used the Sourcebook series. These tests, they give me, the parents, and the students usable information on what words they need to learn. Students do misspell words, even my best spellers. So I tell them they have to learn them forever. And the tests just keep testing them. The recycling is just unbelievable. The result, they automatically spell these words correctly in their daily writing. And they become better writers, much better writers.
Now you have assessment that gathers information to target study to the words each student needs to learn. This is an efficient process to give you, the students, and their parents information to improve learning. And then following the word test, you can give the Blackline Master Skill Test to assess students' ability to apply important skills. And there's more. Another assessment option is provided in each unit, the Sentence Dictation Test for more challenge or just more practice. And for students in grades 5 through 8, a proofreading test is included on a Blackline Master in every unit.
Now, for teachers who choose to use the optional student practice books, there is another test for every unit. It prepares students for taking tests that assess spelling, grammar, punctuation, usage, capitalization, and the multiple meaning of words, all the editing skills.
And still more, teachers ask me, how can we easily assess spelling progress over time? So now there are achievement tests at each grade to answer this request. Yes, the Spelling Sourcebook series has grown to be a better source for you to teach spelling. Now what does it do? First, it ensures that you have a source to provide your students a strong foundation in skills and concepts. These are the tools to spell, the tools to write. Without them, we reduce spelling to nothing more than memorizing words. Second, it ensures that you have a source for helping students assume the role of being their own personal proofreader. We'll never change the lack of transfer of spelling to writing without explicit expectations for spelling accountability in writing, the priority words. And third, it ensures that you have a source to provide constructive assessment to improve your spelling instruction. Now you have multiple options to do just that.
The source for accomplishing this is your Sourcebook for teaching spelling and word skills. One resource book per teacher for balancing and differentiating instruction. And now there's a consumable student practice book. You asked for it, you got it. These optional practice books include pages for a running record of spelling words for a personal study list, a list of core words and a list of priority words, and a page of rules for reference. They can be used for practice at home or at school, for summer school, special ed reinforcement, and challenge your students with the Apple Extension activities on each page. Now follow along to find out about Sourcebook training and supplementary Sourcebook materials. Tutor Me training includes a grade-specific CD-ROM. I guide you through your first unit explaining what to do, when, why, and how. There's one for parents, too. Know that we can come to your school or district for training. Also check the website or call us for dates and locations of training seminars that are open to all. You may already be aware of the spell check cards, one for grades K2 and one for grades 3 through 8. Core word cards are something teachers asked for, but these are more than a word wall. Each core word has a skill-building activity on the back, so I call these core word activity cards. And there is a set for Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3. In word skills and rhythm and rhyme, the rhymes are paired with reading, writing, spelling, and vocabulary skills. First, have fun with the CD-ROM that introduces the rhymes, and then follow up with over 100 Blackline Masters at each level that extend learning. The 100 word chart lists the 100 most often used words in writing, and the WordWise source books provide still another venue for learning language skills for students in grades 1 through 6.
I appreciate what I've learned from so many of you about how to make the spelling source books a better source for teaching spelling. And the new edition is what I've learned so far. It's the only source of its kind, and it came to be because of educators like you who wanted to make a difference.